As we all know, Ontario is experiencing unprecedented growth. Even with the federal government's recent change in direction, the Greater Golden Horseshoe region alone will grow from 10 million to almost 15 million people over the next few decades, with York Regional and Simcoe County being some of our province's fastest growing regions. This means we must act now to build our transportation network and accommodate this growth. If we don't, our already congested highways will get even worse. Whether it's the 400, 401, or any other highway, we know gridlock is impacting the quality of life for too many families and commuters and holding our economy back. That is why our government has a plan. Over the next decade, we are investing nearly $28 billion to build the highways, roads, and bridges that will connect communities across Ontario as our population continues to grow. This includes our critical projects like the Bradford bypass and Highway 413. We have a responsibility to fight this gridlock and to build for the next generation. Our government made a promise to build the Bradford bypass, and we are delivering on that promise. Today, I'm proud to announce that we have awarded a major contract for the construction manager of the western section of the Bradford bypass. The construction manager will oversee the design, quality control, safety, and overall delivery of the entire 6.5 kilometer section of the expressway. Additionally, with early projects work underway, our crews have now completed a new bridge at Simcoe County Road 4. This bridge will keep traffic moving through construction to limit the impact on the community. Work is also continuing on a southbound lane on Highway 400 that will connect to the future Bradford bypass. Once complete, the Bradford bypass will be a vital link connecting Highway 400 in Bradford West Gwillimbury to Highway 404 in East Gwillimbury. It will save drivers up to 35 minutes per trip, so you spend less time sitting in traffic and more time with your families and doing the things that matter to you. During construction, the project will support over 2,000 jobs every year and contribute $286 million to the province's GDP. Last week, I was proud to announce and introduce the Reducing Gridlock and Saving You Time Act, which will allow accelerated construction of priority projects, including the Bradford bypass and Highway 413, through measures like around-the-clock 24/7 construction, which we're already seeing the results of on the Gardiner Expressway. As well, exemptions for environmental assessments and other streamlined processes so we can deliver the projects that matter most to Ontarians significantly faster. While the Liberals and NDP say no to new highways and offer no meaningful solutions in their place, our government has a plan to build. Under the leadership of Premier Ford, our government will never stop building so we can keep drivers and families moving. And with that said, I'll turn it over to my good friend Waleed from the Ontario Road Builders Association, whose work has been critical in helping our government achieve this mission. I also want to take an opportunity to thank Nadia, who is here as well, from the RCCAO, and thank her for all the great work that her and her members do as well. Thank you very much, Waleed. Over to you.
Well, thank you so much, Minister, Mayor Leduc, Deputy Mayor Sandhu, my colleague Nadia, of course, and the many public officials and guests with us today. It's a little cloudy, a little breezy, but it is a great day nonetheless. It feels just like yesterday. We were all up here in beautiful Bradford, West Gwillimbury, to celebrate a different milestone with the awarding of the Simcoe Road 88 interchange contract with a new southbound lane on Highway 400, which would connect to the future Bradford bypass to another Orba member Dufferin construction. It gives me great pleasure to be back with you today, with you, Minister, Mayor, to celebrate another significant step along the way of realizing this major project, which will have a real positive impact for tens of thousands of commuters. And boy, let me tell you, if this is not progress, then I don't know what it is. Today marks a pivotal step forward in Ontario's efforts to build the infrastructure needed to support our communities and the economy. The Ontario government has awarded the construction management contract for the west section of the Bradford bypass to the Miller Group, a proud, long-time member of the Ontario Road Builders Association with a footprint and legacy across the province. And let me tell you, Miller is a customer-focused, solutions-driven organization with a vibrant history here in Ontario, first started in 1917 and achieving significant growth with the ownership and direction of industry titans Leo and Blair MacArthur. And the future sure looks bright with new direction from COLAS and under the leadership of President Ryan Essex and Executive Vice President and ORBA board member Rick Tamborough, both here with us today. I also want to take a moment to highlight and share our gratitude to the Minister and the government for taking another bold, critical step to ensure timely progress on critical infrastructure projects. The proposed Bill 212, Reducing Gridlock, Saving You Time Act, if passed, will help expedite the construction on key projects, including the Highway 413, the Garden City Skyway Bridge twinning, and this very project, the Bradford Bypass. Under the leadership of Minister Sarkaria and Premier Ford, Ontario has committed nearly $30 billion to highways and over $67 billion to transit over the next decade. And as I've said before, ORBA members are ready today to deliver on Ontario's historic infrastructure plans. Projects such as the one we are at today directly and indirectly support 56,000 workers across the province and contribute over $5.5 billion to Ontario's annual GDP. With more than 6 million commuters using our highways and transit networks, projects such as the Bradford Bypass will relieve congestion, allowing Ontarians to spend less time on the road and more time with their loved ones. Once again, ORBA and its members are proud to stand alongside the government in building the infrastructure Ontario needs. And we look forward to getting shovels in the ground on more projects that benefit communities, businesses, workers, and the entire province. Thank you.